we are in for another bizarre run where I will be going probably a nice strong 4-win run. Free dailies are freeze and lifesteal. Okay, well, heal and lifesteal will happen at the same time. How the fuck am I gonna get freeze?
No kings, no masters, but you do need a captain.
Now, if I remember correctly, there is a coolant leak bug. That could make it work, but I need to look up how to get coolant leak. That would give me free freeze immediately. It's just the chat thing. Okay. Gotta check some things. Why is this? Didn't I just authorize this? There it goes. Okay. Oh. Nice. Alright.
Sails down, anchors up. Just waiting for your command.
Alright. I think we'll do enchanted item. Maybe we get something with freeze. Radiant ambergris. Is Vanessa burn centric enough for me to be able to play it how I want? This is like the biggest choice of the run. It's definitely not if this was golden, I might consider it because I could just make money. Okay, that's working there. I'm just testing my chats real quick, seeing if they're both working in the same chat box. Give me a second. Why did that? Huh. Interesting. I think it's overlaid twice, which I'll fix at some other point. But I guess we'll go Fiery Lighter. It kind of guarantees us the early game. Though I think I already fucked up upgrading this, but whatever. I don't necessarily know if I'm confident enough that I can win this right now. Like, I can win this fight because I have more health than him and I have a slightly better lighter than him. And the skill lighter or the burn item is all good. Okay. Yeah, there is a chat overlaid twice. I wonder if that's OBS thing or a Streamlabs thing now, because I have a different chat box, but it's appearing on its own. I'll definitely be dealing with that. Not now. I'll figure it out later today or something like that. Okay. You get some more burn. I think I would have preferred the burn skill.
Reward the peaceful,
but I don't think it really matters.
Warful.
Get a Chimera. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you're not aquatic.
Share this experience today.
I don't think I'm going weapons, so I don't think I'll need the silencer. I'm gonna take it just in case, because if I can duplicate it, we could have a insane. We could have like an insane build. I think we'll clam instead of Clamera, or we'll pearl instead of Clamera. So that, make sure it's buffing. Lighter. Clam or pearl doesn't really charge right now, but these two just proccing off each other is enough survivability to potentially win me day 1 to 3 fights. Yeah, companion core chem snail's not gonna beat me this low, especially with poppers or pop snappers. My burn scales a lot very quickly, and then I run out of ammo, but that doesn't necessarily matter. I get up to like 20 burn before this runs out of ammo. As long as I don't run into somebody with shield, I'm chilling right now. And even then, I think it has to be a lot of shield. Oh, yep, and there's the lost crate. I could duplicate either seaweed or silencer right now.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
So this has to be a weapon, so we'll just get clam in there so it buffs pearl and seaweed.
Some folks
Give me a burn skill. Ooh. I don't really want. I've got decent money, but I have an entire day. I think I'm going to just buff pearl with a skill, because none of the other ones are going to do anything immediately. Let me look at my day 2 encounters, see what I could even fight. I think I can beat all the day 2 encounters, so Kev might have some interesting stuff, though. I think I'm going to do this for an XP and gold advantage if I get a fight, because I'm fairly confident I can win any day 2 fight. Yep. Warrior doesn't really give me anything. He can give me some burn, or some shield scaling and a shield skill. He does have some shield, which is a little worrying. But I've stacked up a good amount of burn on him before the shield even proc. Yeah. It's a crit though. But the burn's already enough to win it, so I think that was a good choice. We'll get some XP, probably 2 or 3 XP, get a lot of gold. That's not really the item we wanted, but it is extra money. We get 3 XP for that, and now we're into the fight anyway, so we know we could beat Warrior. A lot of his items aren't that good, though. Whereas I think Rogue Scrapper might be the best choice. It's more money, it's more XP, and a lot of his items are small and usable. Like, even this barbed wire I can use. Medkit I can use to buff seaweed. Gear Nola bar I can just have in the empty slot that I've got on my board. Getting a scrap or the medkit or even the junk bot will buff seaweed or pearl. Yeah, I just had to get some burn through the Gear Nola bar, and now I should just be able to chill and sit here. Now we're gonna have a lot of money to spend right before the PvP fight, and we're like half a level experience-wise ahead of anybody else.
Pathetic, as spineless
Ooh,
as
nice.
a jellyfish.
So I'm guaranteed to level up here, no matter what I do. So I think we're gonna keep the junkyard bot because I can put him in. I could go to Midsworth and sell my Lumbors for 4. Because I think a small burn item is one of these two. I don't even know if there's any others. I guess it takes it from... I could get Matchbox. I could get Matchbox from this, I guess. If it takes from every pool. I have money, so Midsworth isn't necessarily worth it. I think I'm taking Furnace, hoping to get Matchbox. We get an upgrade for Poppers. I could have duplicated Pop Snappers there.
Another empty chest
I don't think it would have
waiting
been
to be
worth it.
filled.
I think we're gonna take the loot item. Ooh, pretty bad one. All right, and then we put the gearbox. We put junk repair bot in there. I'm not really interested in ammo items, but I think this is my last thing before an NPC or a player fight. Ruins gets me a junk item. Or a silver... No, just a silver item. Crit. Interesting. Okay. I guess we'll just throw crit chance on the fiery lighter. I'm less confident in this fight now because I didn't necessarily get very good merchants on my way. But okay, but he doesn't have any shields, so I have about the same HP as him, little more, but he's got regen. But I've got shield and double heal, whereas he's got scaling damage and small scaling heal. But I'm gonna have like over 100. I mean, yeah, just Pop Snappers and Fiery Lighter right now are just too powerful to lose a fight, especially if they don't have shield. I get a pickles for that. I'm going to take I'm trying to think. Okay, so if I take this and I duplicate a seaweed, that's good, but I won't be able to duplicate a seaweed again. So I could take another one so I can duplicate a silencer if I ever want to transition to a weapon build, or I could just get a skill. I think this skill will just be better overall. And it's a burn skill, so that's 6 more burn on the lighter. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm gonna buy another skill. Why is that 20 gold? Bad refresh here. Right, most burn item or arms dealer. This final flame skill will be good if I ever decide to remove Pop Snappers, which definitely will happen. And I don't know if Vanessa has the money generation to have Arms Dealer be worth it. She's not Pig. Pig just gets like a fuck ton of money, so this becomes busted on Pig. But this can be busted right now when every weapon is when every weapon is bronze, so it's only worth 2. I think we stick with the burn that will eventually get put on the lighter. We could go for the burn enemy as well, potentially. Burn items have 2% more crit chance. That's pretty bad. I could get another Cinders, though. What are my other guys? Street Gamer, I don't really care about. And Scout Trooper is ammo. Yeah, I think we're just going to go Tempest Flame Dancer. Hope we get... I mean, honestly, the Burn Sword isn't horrible. The problem is it would take one of the skills off of the lighter with twice the amount of cooldown.
You fight like
I'd prefer just a bar of gold or a Cinders. Okay, we get a Cutlass. It's not necessarily the end of the world to get a Cutlass, though. We can squeeze it in with a Silencer when we level up, and it will gain 10 damage and lower its cooldown. We'll go to Jay, see what he's got for us.
Sometimes I sell stuff.
Pet Rock. So far, it's my only friend other than this, but I can sell that. But then I don't get the cooldown reduction on the... Figurehead's given me some interesting ideas. I think I'm going to give this extra value. Sell it to buff Seaweed. Go like this for now, and then when I level up from the shop, I'll throw in Figurehead in between.
Enjoy your purchase.
Yeah. I'm liking where we're at right now.
Place
My
to
only
store the
issue is that
rest
we've
of
got
the
like a
tyrant's
weirdly
gold.
strong early game only build. Upgrade bronze tier item. If anything, I think I upgrade the Cutlass because I don't want to copy it.
Maybe I'm not cut out for business.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the
So
fight.
I'll do that. Now I'm in a weird position where I wish I took a second upgrade hammer, because I could now duplicate Seaweed and Silencer. My only issue with the Silencer is it wouldn't get more damage on Cutlass, it would just lower its cooldown.
The smaller the portions, the finer the meal.
But now we have some weird type of build where if we can get a Crow's Nest or something, we can have like a Fiery Cutlass with an insanely low cooldown, lifesteal, and it's got like both of these burn skills on it, and it deals double crit damage, so it would burn for double that as well, meaning that the fiery lighter is would just be about the same. That is such a bad... That was a bad small merchant to find. We kind of wanted a Silencer or a Seaweed, and we didn't get either.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
What do we got for this master tier dually? Like quick attack? Yeah, he's got burst. He also has a gold defense grid. There's like probably no way I beat this just because my entire build is countered by burn right now. Or my entire build is countered by shield, and he just starts with 35% max HP shield. That's a bit of shield I can't get through right away. Get a burn item, sell medium items. I mean, this is not going to give me a Cutlass. If anything, it could give me a lighter or a matchbox. If it gets me a matchbox, I sell poppers. And a medium item isn't really going to help me with any of my smalls, so I think we'll take this. Another poppers just makes my burn a little bit better. And it was free, so that sells for more. Curio is definitely what we're looking for. We're looking for some cooldown reduction. Yep, we got some.
Well, you're
I don't think I have any
doing your part to
haste.
Clean up the bazaar.
That's not crit chance, but it is damage. Damage and
That's been
max
sitting
health.
there 20 years, waiting for you.
I might. Those rocket boots are tempting just because at some point I might have a haste item that I can hold on to it and sell it. But buying this and rerolling gets me only 4 gold on the next page. And I think I'd rather try and find more cooldown reduction and damage. I mean, we get more damage. That's about it. I mean, I can make my
Warms my rusty
I can make my
circuits.
seaweed a
See
little
that
better.
final?
I think we'll leave off of that. Okay, we got Outlands Dervish is pretty good. Bloodreef Raider is ammo, but has Crow's Nest. And I don't think I'm going for the gold encounter. So it's either this for only Crow's Nest or bronze encounter for money, potential CDR, and crit skill. Like, I just have to go bronze encounter because there's just, like, only one thing from that encounter I don't want. Whereas this, there's, like, every item except for Crow's Nest and the skill I don't even want from here.
Another fool
So-
with too much gold.
Like, the only thing I don't want from here is Shoeblade. Everything else is fine. This is CDR, that's money, that's crit chance.
You have the metal to be a dervish.
I'm kind of hoping for Clockwork Blade. I feel like I go for this. I feel like I go for her almost every time I see her. And it's almost always Shoeblade is what I pick up. Is this a tool? No. Tool could get me something for more XP and money at ports. But I think I just go skill.
You have great potential. Let me train.
This is pretty bad. And do I want to sell for this? I don't think I do. I think I'll just take Peaceful Life for pretty cheap and just give myself some extra crit chance. What is this? If you have at least 7 items in play, your weapons do more damage. That should affect it. Yeah. Trying to think, if I were to Crow's Nest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I think we're definitely taking that over just 8% crit chance. Because we could also, if we get Crow's Nest, get rid of this. Because this plus 2 silencers and a Crow's Nest is already 4. And that would be 7 out of the 10 slots.
I know
Right.
the eastern sky is beautiful at dawn. But can we get moving?
And that would be 4 items for 7 slots, so you'd have to put 3 more smalls, which can definitely be done with, like, these 2. Or just I guess Seaweed wouldn't scale as much, but, like, I think this is fine.
Thanks for trusting me.
It also helps me scale early right now. I think we're gonna go max health.
Feeds body and soul.
We might eventually be moving away from Seaweed and Pearl, so I think I'm just gonna take the regen here. Our build is leaning towards going away from that.
I may be young for a captain, but
So
I've
we'll
seen
get
my
ahead of
share
it.
Storms. Go
That's something I
ahead,
tended to not
underestimate
do,
me.
is I
It
would
makes
always
this
go,
more
oh, but it's
fun."
more heal, so then it scales better because it starts at a better heal. This is an interesting build. She's basing herself off of living with Life Preserver and Seashell while poisoning me. she has a lot
Next
of poison
time, boys,
skills.
Less
You
blunder.
don't have a large item, so
more
that doesn't
plunder.
poison. That might work if you have a catfish because of how much haste she had. But she doesn't have a catfish, she has a jelly. Temporary boost. I don't know if I have the money for haste skills. Oh. I think we're still going to go the haste cooldown character just because cooldown reduction on this cutlass is going to be insane if we can get it. All I would need is an alacrity or a neophilic or whatever the skill is from the like weather machine character. We assume that's just classic Bazaar being Bazaar. We haven't run into any pay to win people yet, I don't think.
Enter purchase lead. Enter purchase lead.
That's a slow item. That's a haste. That's a haste. I think we take fishing rod and we just leave. I'm actually gonna do a risky play to hopefully find another silencer. That's annoying. Cooldown reduction. Okay, goodbye clam. Just upgrade this. I don't think it's necessarily that worth it to do it, but I would like some sort of upgrade here. That's a bit annoying. I don't think a tool will be that worth. I'd rather just take some money and something. Maybe. Sure. Oh. Let me just swap that around. There we go. Okay, preening duelist is ammo, and when you're half HP, your weapons do more damage. Juggler, we're just not gonna see, I don't think. I guess he technically could give us a lighter, but I don't know if we kill him fast enough. Huh. You're not a friend even though you have a face on you. Surprisingly, we might be going Flame Juggler just to potentially upgrade the lighter, because he has a silver lighter. Other than that, I don't think it's much. He does do a burn. He does do burn as well. And we can heal / shield past his initial burst of burn.
The flame is a fickle lover.
Don't give me a magma core. He's more than likely going to give me a magma core, but oh, whatever. Andy, give me a silencer, my good man.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated. If you
Thank
want
you for
something
nothing,
big and
as
ugly,
usual,
put
Andy.
some
I guess I might have been able to replace bandages. But I am brain rotted on this build. No. Oh, did we just get a free upgrade hammer? Okay. Well, now we can upgrade both seaweed and silencer, and I can replace bandages with a second seaweed. This, if I give this 10 damage, it gets 1 burn. Versus if I pay for 10 and give it more burn. Do I want to spend all my money on that? I think we will. Double the effects, give it 2 burn instead of 10 damage because 2 burn is the equivalent of 20 damage.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Weapon, Vanessa, based on skills. She's got shield, and she's got a good like a high level seaweed. The seaweed's gonna be the scary part. I can beat her before the ship. Okay, yeah, we're chilling. We had 100 burn on her. Yeah, her seaweed had 400, ours had 55. But she also had like a bunch of small aquatics. Sell weapons. All these are kind of bad. I don't really want to slow. Like, I guess I could get Illusory, but I don't have any friends, so Illusory is pretty bad. I could get Chlamera back and place of bandages. Just to make seaweed a little better. Or I could go to the weapons person, hope to find a cutlass. Let's think. Gold medium is 16, so... Or is it 8?
You remind me of my first voyage around the globe.
It would be...
Unbearably slow.
This is enchanted, so it's doubled. So I would need 8... I would need $8 to buy another silver cutlass. I could do that by selling bandages. But that means I can't re-roll. Which means if I don't get it in the first 3, it's just a null day. So I'll take this. Yeah, that's 4 money. I'm probably not keeping that. I'm not doing a slow build. Small non-weapon item, sure. Seashell, I don't have that much. Seashell might just be better than bandages, though. Yeah. We'll get rid of bandages. Do I think I can beat the Lich? Does he have anything I even want? Cauldron, burn 2 for each unique type you have. Burn, poison 2 for each unique type you have. I'm like looking at it and I might be able to beat him. Trash Golem's not going to give me anything. He's all weapons. The problem is, like, I think I would just fight the Lich if Zookeeper wasn't
we're
there.
on an important mission, right? Overthrowing tyrants,
Because
liberation,
Zookeeper
and such?
can give me a pelt for money, which I'm not that low on. But it can also give me a salamander pup or a dragon whelp, which are both just kind of better items than what I already have. And the salamander pup I can just give 4 burn to my cutlass. So, like, even though there's worse things, I'm not 100% sure I could beat the Lich. But there's, like, 4 items here I could want. Either pelt. Technically, the crook isn't horrible. I could throw the crook in for, like, seashell pop snappers, technically, if I wanted to just give my weapon an extra 25 damage. That was probably the worst, not the worst thing I could have gotten, but it isn't money, and I don't have any friends. Oh, that sucks. Give me a crow's nest. Okay, we got the bronze crow's nest. Ooh, that hurts. I could upgrade hammer it.
For free, but Tiny Andy says that's wrong.
We got 7 things in play right now. Okay, I mean, that goes from... Oh, wait, but that's... Okay, so we've got 13 poison, or 13 burn twice versus 12 burn plus 10 burn twice is 20, 32 versus 26. So I think we leave the fiery lighter in. And I guess the rest of these are chilling for now. The cooldown reduction was potentially goated from Figurehead, though. The only issue would be we'd probably be taking out... I don't think we'd... At this point, I don't think we'd be taking out the lighter, so that leaves only one aquatic item next to it. Which, like, isn't that good. I guess Seashell would be fine in that position, because you could put it like this. And so this is still getting the cooldown reduction, but this is getting the damage. Which is making this 26 burn plus an additional 12, 38 burn. I guess at that point you could say we upgrade the crow's nest with one of the upgrade hammers. Since we might not even be... Yeah, I think we're going to. And then we'll eventually try and upgrade the silencer. Can I look up how to get coolant leak? Because I have a silencer. How do you get it? It just says it's just any gold plus skill. So I guess just any gold skill I could get it. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, what day are we on? We're on day 7. It's about to be day 7. Alright. I think we're chilling with what we got now, I guess. I think I upgrade Crow's Nest again with this. Let's look up Cutlass. What does Cutlass do when it upgrades? It just gets slightly more damage. It doesn't get any more crit chance, or not crit chance. It doesn't get any lower cooldown. It gets 10 more damage. So I think I'd rather just make it easier for it to crit for double damage. I feel like that makes that upgrade hammer usage even better, because now we go from buying this for 6 gold as a bronze to it now being a gold. But we are kind of broke, so I think we go Doc for a tool. Or a shield item, maybe. I think tool is less useful right now. I guess I could have found a another lighter, but I don't know if that was going to necessarily happen. I think at this point we're just going to sell pop snappers for the money. I think that was still a better choice than taking the 3 spare gold, or the 3 spare change, which would have just been 3 gold. Because we got 4 for the medium item plus 2 for the dock. That's 6. Doubled the gold anyway. Poison Vanessa build with a Toxic Friendship. Oh, pay to win with the Volcanic Vents. A Restorative Pearl is a very good item. Get a crit though. We're life-stealing more than she's poisoning me. Yep. Damn, she was getting a lot of monster skills. I guess she was doing... She had the Volcanic Vents for the crit chance increase? Or no, because that's just your burn items have crit chance. It's not even the when you apply burn get crit chance. If she gets, like, when you apply poison... get crit, either get crit chance or like, I don't remember what the other one. I know there's obviously when you like poison freeze or whatever. Ooh, now is a great time for Kev.
Master craftsman. Me? Try my best.
Old Astrolab would have been great with a shield. I don't think we're taking any of these. Give me a shielded. I mean, I'll take a... Will I take a pearl upgrade, actually? Shielded katana is not what we're looking for. I don't even think I'm taking that pearl upgrade. I'm not even using the pearl. Doesn't that... Like, let me check Nesting Doll. I've never even thought it was good. Okay, so it gains increased max ammo every day. But it always only shields equal to its ammo. You can't, like, other than enchanting it with shielded, it will never do... Like, a diamond nesting doll won't shield equal to, like, double its ammo or anything. It'll just gain 3 ammo a day. I don't think that's worth it. Because right now it's only giving 8. I'd have to spend some upgrades to get it more. And it's still just worse than Seashell. Sorry, Kev. Unfortunate.
In one piece.
Unfortunate that you did not help me more. What are my mountain pass enemies right now? We're on day 7, so I'd be fighting a day 8 opponent. I mean, I'm feeling fairly confident that I could do that. I think my health might be an issue. My max health is a bit low. It might be a bit greedy when I could just go to Midsworth and potentially find a silencer. Because in that player fight, I was getting a little worried because my Cutlass was not attacking fast enough. Oh, we only have 6 items right now, too. But the difference is this does more than this does, so it's just better for now. You know what? I'll go Midsworth. Already proving to have been a bad choice, Midsworth, and you were a bad choice. It's unfortunate. Well, my problem is I think shield... Oh, it's slower than this, too, by like a good couple of seconds. That could be a decent replacement for the lighter, though. I think we buy it.
I've got 4 legs because I carry the company.
I'm going to sell the seaweed.
Large items,
Buy that just to buff this already.
excess.
I'm just going to get rid of it. Midsworth, I'm greatly disappointed in you. Radiant Corsair, I could potentially beat. Sergeant Suds. Technically, the value skill could be good on Ambergris. Radiant Corsair has the like revive, which isn't a horrible idea. Joyful Jack, I don't think is happening. So it's either Sergeant Studs, which I'm confident I can beat, or Radiant Corsair. I'm going to do Radiant Corsair. I have a bit of shield. This is my only issue, is the anchor. But I have lifesteal, which I feel should even out the anchor damage. It kind of did. If it crits here, I die. Didn't crit. We double crit. He dies to burn.
We have no white flag. I burned it.
Give me fiery rebirth. It gives me the anchor. I mean, anchor's chill. We're gonna take gold skills off for coolant leak.
I am just a man who has lived a long time.
Mixed message is very good. It makes my fiery lighter make my cutlass go faster. Iron sharpens iron is good too because I can just buy and sell weapons. I don't really have the money to refresh this.
Maybe they ate some bad gold meat.
I guess I do with anchor. I think I'm taking mixed message because I don't think I'm going to get coolant leak. I have more chances to get it later. I would have I would have liked iron sharpens iron, but we get the cutlass upgrade.
Stillness. I prefer action.
That's very good. I guess I should have checked if anything was aquatic that I could have bought to buff my ambergris. That's another aquatic.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Okay. I'm hoping we get Cosmic Rock as our medium encounter next. Oh. This is, how much crit does he have? 50%? Oh. Okay, it's a good thing this... Woo! That was about to hit me and potentially crit and kill me. Not even close. We are having a very good run. I have the money to buy aquatics. I could get this decently good. I'm thinking we're at the point where I might just have to upgrade the silencer. Let me quick check. When do bronze items stop appearing in Shops Bazaar? It's around now. Let's see, I'm on day 8. There's a 25% chance. So day 9 is when I need to... At the end of day 9, I need to just upgrade this if I don't find it.
All of this is like a gift from the sea. Or something.
Okay. I wish I found some bronze items, if I'm being honest.
Probably.
I think we leave off of that. We don't refresh. Sell enchanted items as I'm broke. I'll take a look, see if I can find anything good. Obsidian katana. Turbo powder keg. This would be insane. A toxic iceberg, but of course it's diamond, so there's no way I was seeing it anyway. I guess technically, if I found something insane, I'd just sell the ambergris. Like a silver or a gold insane item, I sell it for ambergris, and then sell whatever in my inventory would be replaced by it.
I
kind of like you.
Oh, we got Joyful Jack. But we did get Dr. Vortex. Dr. Vortex equals Neophilic if I find it. Though, car conductor, your shield vehicles gain shield, your weapon vehicles gain damage. If you have a vehicle, reduce the cooldowns of your non-vehicles. Oh, wait, I'm dumb. I forgot. Crow's Nest isn't a vehicle, it's a property. It probably should be both, because a Crow's Nest is a ship, which is a vehicle, and it's part of a ship. But who am I to judge their choice of what is a vehicle and what is not? Give me Neophilic. You give me Lightning Rod. I'm gonna take the Aquatic just for the Ambergris charge. And because it'll probably sell more than a loot item. We're gonna take the Mysterious Portal. Sells diamond items. Sure.
Weasel Andy claims to sell luxury. Cheap knockoffs, like himself.
Do I have the money for this? I could sell Ambergris just to get... This is money for the rest of the run if I find it. What, a small diamond item would be worth 8, so it would sell for 4? That wouldn't really make me my money back. I think we're refreshing. I'm not taking that, and we're seeing what else we get. Oof. Use a non-weapon item charge. Nah. That sucks.
Turning people away is my favorite part of the job.
Now, what skill upgrade would we be interested in? Not Toxic Friendship. We're not using Noisy Cricket right now. Either of the burns would be nice. Mixed Message, does it? What happens when Mixed Message gets upgraded? It goes from the first 8 times you use a non-weapon item, it charges the weapon 1 second. I don't think the Grandmaster's worth it right now. My skills aren't that good.
Rich and stupid.
Okay. Buckle is probably better than Figurehead because it would give me 75 damage. Or it would give me 85 damage. And it would buff Seashell's crit shield as well.
Well,
Nope.
didn't think you had the coin for
The
it.
problem is, I mean, it's Swashbuckle is better than Noisy Cricket as well. This has a slightly longer cooldown though. Not by much. Yeah, I think we just do that. I could still sell Ambergris for something if I find it. I can't really sell Ambergris to improve Ambergris. So we'll just be leaving.
You should know.
We're definitely getting
I'm a
to the
bit of
point
a
where the
legend
silencer is
now.
probably just getting an
We're out
upgrade
to
just to
dethrone a king,
make it
not to
silver.
squabble with nobodies.
Because I think at this point, if I double silencer the sword, it's probably still getting faster because of Mixed Messages charges from lighter.
Defeat does not defeat me.
I think we're just taking some chocolate bars. Free max health. As much as I would like to go to J to get the silencer, or to, you know, potentially find the silencer, I think just buffing Cutlass again is better. Okay, what items? So we're not putting it on Crow's Nest. I already know Crow's Nest is just going to be shield when you crit. I can't put it on lighter. I could enchant it with... I could enchant Seashell with shielded. It gives 160 shield then? What about Swashbuckle? It can't get it. Wait, random... Oh! No, we random... We either random enchant Swashbuckle or Silencer. Okay, not Silencer, because if we random enchant it, it can be anything. So I think we random enchant Swashbuckler. It can only be deadly, shiny, or radiant. Or can it even be radiant? I think it can, even though it can't be slowed or frozen, so it just can't be destroyed. We're hoping it's shiny, because then it would double the effects of what it gives. That is looking shiny. Not radiant. Nice. All right. We are in a great position. I don't even think we need the sniper rifle. Okay, that was a big upgrade. Oasis Guardian, every 10 regen for every non-weapon item you have. That's not horrible. Everything else he drops is horrible. Ferris Khan can give me a gold silencer, and if I only have one weapon, it deals triple damage and has its cooldown increased. I think we might go Ferris for everything but the sniper rifle. Normally, I go Ferris Khan for the sniper.
Storm hasn't sat in the dock this long
Yeah.
since my father built her.
Oasis Guardian can give us his skill for like 50 regen. But if we can get a gold silencer, we get rid of Fiery Lighter and we have 2 silencers. Or if we get 1 shot, 1 kill, we just have an insane... I mean, the cooldown on Cutlass gets worse, but we just have an insane amount of damage on it. Okay, never mind. Oh, come on. Sell non-weapon items. Hope we find silencer, I guess. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Oh, why? I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I see 3 small items, and I'm like, oh, here comes the silencer, and it just doesn't happen. I could potentially find Diamond Cutlass. I have the Ambergris and the Shadowed Cloak to sell. We're gonna do the rare event. Pig. I don't have. I have woven property, but it doesn't actually get used. The belt. Actually, is it worth? Just replace Fiery Lighter and Seashell and just have the belt? The pig gym would be insane, but I don't have the money for it. I have 28, 32, 34. The belt seems funny. But I don't think I'm taking anything. If anything, I would take Ledger, but I don't have anything to sell to get it. We're just gonna quick upgrade Silencer, because I'm pretty sure I'm done
inspire
seeing
the
more
crew.
silencers, so yeah, I'm onto my fight.
My fight isn't with you, but
What
if
if
you
you
insist.
insist? I mean, this dually has like no wins, so I should be chilling. Whoa. Burn poison build with rays. Unfortunately, I think I'm too fast for Ray dually. If I crit every time, this attacking twice just puts like 200 burn on them. There's a 15% chance that I don't crit on one of the attacks. Well, I guess if I crit, it does 8. Wait, if I... So it did 200 burn. This does double crit damage. I wonder if that applies to the burn as well. I'll replay it to find out, I guess. Burn once. Okay, so the crit did... They went from like 36 burn to like 90, so it does double the burn. It went from 36 to, I would assume that would equal, doubling that would equal 60 roughly. 36 plus 60 would be 94, or, yeah. Okay, so it does double the burn. It does not double the crit burn. Oh. What happens... Okay, so the only things I can enchant right now... I guess I can enchant the Crow's Nest with Deadly, right? Crow's Nest would do... Your weapons have double crit damage. What does that do for Cutlass? That's an interesting combo. Silencer. Weapon to the left of this has crit chance. That's 50 more damage to the weapon to the left of it.
The crew's getting
I
restless.
think I'd rather put it on
They're
Crow's
loyal
Nest,
to
and
me.
Shell isn't going to do much.
I don't know about you.
Yeah, it just gives it 50 crit chance. I wonder if this deals... would it just do double crit chance twice? Or crit damage twice? Like, giving this an extra 50 damage is good. But it also doesn't give it more crit chance. It just gives it more damage. Or no, putting this would give it more crit chance, guaranteeing the crit... Unfortunately, as much as I think Crow's Nest would be fun, I think I put it on Silencer because it makes it... It gives this weapon guaranteed crit chance and 50 more damage. So now it's going to crit no matter what. It sucks. I feel bad that I had to do that.
Sell you things.
At this point... I guess this would give it double the heal bonus. Let's find out. Is that better than the shield? The problem is shield is just better than heal, I think. At this point, we've just been keeping Ambergris just for the... I mean, I only have 2 more days, so the shovel's probably not worth. That... Oh, and the Piggle is worth an extra cent, so we're taking that. There we go. We get an extra 1 XP per fight or some shit. We don't get any... Unfortunately, I believe because we didn't get another gold skill, this I don't think can give us Coolant Leak because Coolant Leak isn't exclusive to her. Let's start of each fight, haste a weapon. Or haste an aquatic. I have 1 aquatic, so that's not doing anything.
Shouldn't have buried that last treasure.
Alright, shut up. Give me something better. If you have one weapon, it has +5 ammo. If it is also aquatic, give it more damage. Just crit chance boost. Every fight I enter now gives it 2 more damage. Trash Titan doesn't do anything for me. Boss Harrow doesn't really do anything for me. I can slow everything that's not a weapon, technically. I mean, not used is a weapon. These 2 would get slightly slower, which would make Mixed Message slightly slower. Can I do a first time you shield every fight, freeze an item? I think I'm going to go Volcus just because I could get the freeze talent. Or I could get the freeze skill, and that'll help me with my dailies to freeze 30 items.
Professional.
Funnily enough, I might lose because this thing gets scary very quickly. The lifesteal, yeah, I got my weapon off once, meaning the lifesteal makes this scary. He's gonna do a lot of damage now, though. I need to get this off one time. Yep, we get to full health again, and he burns to death. Alright, give me Cryo Mastery. Give my seashell some freeze. Oh, you fuck! I saw this skill and I was like, let's go, and we get the wrong one. You're not a tool. You are a tool. Give me a silencer now that it's silver and we can find it again. I don't have ambergris, so buying these aren't worth it. Alright, sick. Thanks, Andy. Andy, you have like so many opportunities to give me something good, and you just never do it, brother.
Discounts for peace.
Discounts for peace. Cast aside your deathstruments. I should have taken this first. Oh well. We'll take the ambergris again, even though it's not gold this time, but we should. We got slightly better in the shielding department, and we've got some money gain.
Go ahead.
And every fight we enter is slightly more crit
I may be young
chance.
for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Oh, oh no, but she has every medium item. Oh. How fast does that get activated? Pretty fast. That doesn't crit me though, yeah. Okay, I've already broken through the shield. I'm full health again.
Bring
Okay.
her about.
Woo!
I've got another salvo.
That's a scary build. She kind of has my build, but with the stronger weapon. Whoo! That one was a bit worrying. I think at this point I'm just worried about seeing a giant pig, a giant like pig shield build. Because even though I have burn and guaranteed like 1,000 damage crits, I don't think whatever I would do would give me enough to like
Hi, I'm Quicksilver,
punch
Master
through that.
Merchant, or
Nice.
sell things so I can buy things. Huge things.
We can. It's time to swap out for the sniper rifle, even though we just beat a sniper rifle build.
He actually cares about this.
Why was I? My brain was saying large items for some reason. I don't. Oh no, I think I was thinking of like enchanting my weapon or enchanting this, which means I'd rather go arrow drone. I need 16 money for both of these, I think, or something like that. But they're both enchanted, so isn't gold like... I have like a little more than enough. I think we go there, see if we get cutlass or swashbuckler.
I want what's right for you.
Okay, now I'm not sure if we have enough. If we found it. Okay, we didn't find it
You
anyway.
leave it behind. Someone else finds
fine.
it. It all works out.
Property Baron and Boss aren't good. You're not Awakened District, you're Void Colossus. When you burn, charge a shield item. When you burn, haste an item. Yeah. Technically, if I get the gold ruby, I get rid of the fiery lighter. If I get this, I think I get rid of the fiery lighter. Actually, no, but the fiery lighter charges this, so it procs faster. Okay, he didn't even get to burn. He didn't even get to destroy an item. Give me one of his
Not even a
skills.
battle?
F.
Maybe a skirmish.
Okay, so now I could get an item to a diamond, but I'd rather find coolant leak.
Tomorrow, if not this life, the next.
Give me coolant leak, baby. Alacrity. We're taking alacrity, baby.
Has power.
Fuck mixed message. Alacrity just procs itself fucking twice. Oh my god, this charges its... Oh, it's an item. It could charge one of these two, technically. Is it time to do this? You might be asking why, and it's because then mixed message wouldn't exist, but Alacrity would guarantee charge that. I don't think it's worth it because the shield on that is insane. But I think it's funny.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
If I win wanted poster, I win the game anyway. So upgrading wanted poster doesn't do anything. I actually... That's an extra 30 damage. That I'm interested in potentially doing. Now, if Alacrity procs on the shell, it actually doesn't matter. Because the Alacrity with mixed message will make the sword faster as well. And it gets more damage and crit chance. The game is giving me another NPC to prove my point. It's slightly slower off rip. If I had a haste on a weapon off rip, that could be better. But after that 4.7 seconds, it just goes. Start of each day, all your stuff gains 2 values. Sick. Thanks. An avocado. Thanks. Do we want to just... I'm going to try it with this, and if we lose, then we'll swap it with the Vanessa's amulet. Because my problem with NPC or with player fights is that they're a bit faster. The meta for PvP fights is faster than the meta, and the meta for this type of a fight is very fast, but he has no shield. I have shield, and I do half his health bar instantly. Yep. All right. That's my first 10 win in a long time. We had like 2 losses in like the early mid-game split. But like I haven't had a 10 win in a while.
Each bounty gets us closer
since like
to
the
victory.
first day of this patch, I don't think. That's feeling pretty good. We'll just take a little screeny. Actually, why am I doing it with Gyazo? Hit it with a nice Windows Shift S. Oh, wrong chat. Alright, and then we'll... Let's go. We're digging out of the trenches. I was gonna say, we didn't get... Okay, so healing from lifesteal does not count as heal, like regular heal. So well, if I play later tonight, we'll probably play a pig build so we can get a heal and freeze build going. Alright, I will go to a different... Actually, I have to do this on this scene anyway, so whatever. We're just gonna go with a exit to desktop, and we're gonna open up some demos. Now, let it be warned that my hard drive is a bit weird. And when I downloaded some of these games, parts of them got corrupted, so my computer might just straight fucking crash. My computer might just straight crash when I open one of these demos. So if my stream goes away, you know what happened. Let me just check some of these on Steam before I open them to see what I'm looking to play. I had like a chunk of demos I wanted to play, but like whenever I'm like looking to play a demo and I look at them, I'm like, do I really want to play them? I have like 75 demos downloaded on my computer right now. Is this the one that's just slice and dice? Yeah, fuck it, we'll play this one. Alright, game actually opens, so we're not gonna die just yet. Okay, let me... The game audio seems to have adapted. No, the game audio did not adapt. Interesting. Why is this game capture stuff not working? Huh. Weird. Game capture used to be the way I would capture everything. Now it seems like I'm gonna have to window capture everything. Yep, they're auto swapped. That's weird that it's like doing it automatically when the game isn't even listed in the capture like window. Okay. Weird. Game audio's a bit loud. There we go. So this game looks similar to Slice and Dice, where you have like different characters and each character has their own like dice. But in Slice and Dice, the dice changes as your character like levels up. If your character levels up, it gets like an entirely new dice. In this, it seems more like you keep your selected character, but you change the sides of their dice. So we've got Warrior, Wizard, and Ranger as our characters. We can't choose any modifiers, which I'm assuming would be difficulty, until we win with a specific character. Deal 3 damage or inflict 1 vulnerable to all enemies charged every 3 rooms. Is their like, I guess they're like ultimate. Deal 2 damage and 4 shots with random targets. Charged every 3 rooms. Evade all enemy attacks in 1 turn. Charged every 3 rooms. I'll try... Oh. Never mind. Only war... I was going to say I'll try Wizard, but only Warrior seems to be available right now. Okay, I will say the pixel graphics are a bit... They kind of like hurt to read and like look at a little bit. Your world map is your hub for choosing your path. Select a dungeon to begin your adventure. Each has a unique difficulty and floor count. For help, view tutorials anytime by selecting the question mark in the top right. I see a X in the top right, but there it is. Assuming that would take me back to the world map. Can I even fight these? It seems like grayed out. Yeah, I can't select them. Is this just going to be the same thing? Yes, okay. Is there any world map? Oh, here we go, combat. At the start of each turn, enemies roll first, revealing their actions. Then you roll and use rerolls to optimize your strategy. Once you use a die, the rest lock. Okay, but you can potentially save some dice and then reroll other dice. Dice effects can apply to your hero or the enemies. Every decision matters. Statuses. Skills apply status conditions. Some act immediately, others over time. All status effects decrease by 1 at the end of each combat round. Okay, so it's like Slay the Spire. For details, click a hero or enemy with the effect or hover over it. Got it. There we go. Dice builds. Okay, so this is... It's got like similar inventory to Slice and Dice, except that you can control the faces with inventory pieces. So I wonder what the star is. Because in Slice and Dice, the star would be an item, and you would use it on a character's dice to like change one of the faces to something else. Or to like give them a passive or something like that. Outside of combat, you can customize your combat dice. Each die has a set capacity, and the total skill cost of a die cannot exceed their limit. Skills highlighted in red are upgraded, offering stronger effects. Okay. Events. Throughout your adventure, you will face various events. Okay, that's cool. That will require careful decisions. Some choices may bring great rewards, while others could have deadly consequences. Cool. Treasure. Treasures hold valuable items. You gotta lockpick it. Use left and right buttons to guess the combination. A wrong guess destroys that lockpick, forcing you to start over. Lockpicks can be reused on other chests. Okay, cool. Traveling merchant sells rotating skills and items for gold. Their stock changes, so check back. Oh, yeah. Dice skills have a rounded white border and modify your dice. Items without this border provide permanent effects. Okay. Dice gain experience by using skills and dragging them over the star icon. Okay, so so you use a skill on a dice. Once a dice levels up, you can choose from powerful traits to enhance your skills. Okay, so there's a lot of different things filled with threats. Okay, you have your map on the top of the screen. That's nice. Rescue your path for greater play it safe. Okay. It's like a weird mix of Slay the Spire and Slice and Dice, but with more dice customization than Slice and Dice. Okay, so I don't have anything to change on this. I will say the beginning games seem a bit worrying that, you know, like, you have one dice that's a 50-50 to just do nothing, then every other dice has like a 33% chance to do nothing. That's a bit worrying. We'll just start combat and see what happens. So one is doing nothing, one's attacking for 4 and a vulnerability. So can I re-roll only certain dice? So if I lock this in and I roll, will it roll these 3? Okay, good. There is a locking system. I wonder... Oh, you can click to just roll only the empty ones. Okay. I'm assuming that's 8. That's a weird looking 8. Kill that one, I guess. I should have just... Okay, now he's doing 6. 3 and bleed, 4 and vulnerable, and 4. Okay, so we just can just full on kill him. Yep. Guess we get... Do we get... No, we only get 1. Deal 4 damage and stun if 2 attacks were played. Deal 4 pierce. I think we already have Pierce on 1 die, So I think I'll take the mace because I'm probably going to be attacking more than anything else. A grinning goblin jingles a pouch of coins, tempting you to risk your gold for greater riches. I have 20 gold. Let's go gambling! Aw. Aw, dang it. Miner. Blocks your path, offering to clear the path. I don't have any money. Incredibly rude there, sir. Nice. So we had to choose. Receive 3 random skills. That's nice. Heal 3 HP whenever you use the same skill twice in a round. Discount all merchant prices by 25. I'm going to take the early up. The early, that's an early boost, I would say. Okay, we'll put mace. I guess we'll put mace on you. These are not arrows, by the way. Gain 3 armor. This is the heal. We got 2 heal people. We got 3 heal people. Okay, so we'll put shield on one of the smaller heals. We'll give strength to one of the others. And we'll put that on there. Then we start combat. Do nothing. Oof. Okay, so it's gonna lifesteal 5. I'm actually fine with this. We're gonna inflict vulnerable, do damage to myself, heal it back, and then inflict a ton of bleed. I heal myself to max. I can inflict more bleed. We just roll the empty. Okay, heal ourselves. Double inflict bleed. I'll just knock it out because I think bleed requires it to attack first. Inflict 1 weak and 1 vulnerable per empty side on the dice. That's pretty interesting. I actually kind of want that over the gold. Just because I can make a die, potentially, that's just like only heal. I don't have money, so I'll just be leaving. Thank you, Mr. Merchant. I guess I literally could have seen that coming. Okay. Scree. Okay, so what we're actually going to do, remove all skills. We're actually going to put all my shield and heals, or we'll put the big heal on a different die and the big shield on a different spot. Oh, it's got a certain amount of energy on it. Okay. What is costing so much space? It's this one. Yeah, I'll put a sword on that as well, I guess. Oh, this is a -2 capacity. I think we're chilling with this one, or we could potentially... We can't put a... We could put a lesser heal over here, but that still won't let us put the sword in. I guess 3 weak, 3 vulnerable is still chilling over here. So we've got 2 full dies, 1 die with only 1 empty, and then 1 with 3 empty, but it's got a massive curse on there. Kind of liking what we got here. Start combat. Five damage and a bleed, 8 damage and 6 damage. We can potentially kill those if we nuke down hard enough. I'm gonna reroll like this. Should have taken this guy out. That was a big youch. I don't get to see. Okay, so I think I did still get hit there. Or no, I didn't. I didn't get hit there. Okay, so if bleed happens like as they're about to attack. I think I'll take an extra reroll. So what's happening? So I either double my damage. Why does it say or? Is it just random? I'll double the damage, I guess. Kind of low on health right now. Nice. Give me an attack, please. That works, I guess. Vulnerable, we give myself a double heal, and then we almost kill it. Let's go. We're hitting the... We're getting lucky right now. We'll keep the gold here. Sure. That seems weak. I think I'd rather just do additional damage. I'll do upgrade the rapier, I guess. Merchant or an enemy? We'll do north. Old friend greets you warmly, offering you a choice between gold or a dice side. Well, I'm about to go to a shop, so I'll take the gold. Bleeding eyes inflicts bleed. Deal damage to armor. Gain max armor. Gain protection after defeating an enemy. Seems great, but I can't afford it. Wonder if that just gives me 3 armor off rip every fight. F. I don't have... It's kind of dumb. It's a wishing well. You need 5 points or 10 coins to throw in the wishing well. Upgrade a side or heal. I'll heal. Okay, so those are like the rest areas in Slay the Spire. A treasure or a treasure and a guaranteed enemy. Guess we'll do... Teleport before the boss, but 5 of your skills will be replaced, 3 new ones added, and 3 will be upgraded? Sure, fuck it. Huh. I think we're chilling with this. Wonder if I should find something that inflicts vulnerable and put it... Oh, all of my things that inflicted vulnerable other than the pain and the curse got removed. Oh, that's full either way, so we might as well. I mean, we could throw like that. I think that's fine. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Just take the gold. Okay, so this is the boss, not what I just fought. Okay. I was like, that seemed really easy for a boss fight if it was a boss fight. Or I'm hitting the one. As I say, I'm hitting the one non-existent one right away. I got 2 rerolls to try and roll in an attack on. I'm not gonna die to this no matter what. I think we're gonna try and roll for a second attack. Okay, we got it. Attack, attack, stun. Okay. Roll everything else. Get 2 attacks. Okay, we get 3 attacks, so we attack, attack, stun, and rapier. Take the strength, because the strength will just... We can actually kind of take the strength side off of that one die and probably replace it with a damage. So that, because we're starting with now 1 to 3 strength every time. Yeah, and it's a 6 capacity item, so we could put the reroll on here. We make our curse slightly weaker. In fact, I might actually replace one of these weapons with a muscle up. So that way, if we don't want to curse, we can gain more strength, and we have the rerolls to try and, you know, go for it. Cody. Kinda want that big heal. That is quite the unfortunate moment. Ugh. I think I kind of like the shackles. So I take that out and I put that in there. Nothing happened. F. Hard decision is ahead of me. Should I go south or north? Merchant by itself, where I have 20 coins, or treasure and an enemy guaranteed. We'll go there. Alchemist. Drinking the potion fully restores your health but reduces your max HP by 2. Fucking, I'll take it, brother. Feeling fairly confident in... Maybe doing one of those. Nice. Okay, so it does do it like that. We love crits in this household. I fucked up that. I should have put the vulnerability on him before hitting him with the rapier, but oh well. Oh, fuck. Should have taken the, I guess it doesn't matter. So we get that again. I don't want the shackles, I'm being honest. Okay, we get nothing, you know. Never lucky, always punished. Wait, but it fucking deleted the... Wait, no. Okay, it didn't delete the mace. It did remove shield wall, but we just put it in like that. Push one of you with one of those. Okay. YOLO boss speed run. I feel like we didn't get much from this. Get rid of that pain for a... Do I have anything that I can put there? I guess we could put an agony there. It's a vampire. Sure. Okay, that's a fine one. You're doing 3 damage. Lock you, reroll. Guess we'll do that. Do I have an attack on that dice? I don't. Uh-oh. We have done the fuck up. Yep. I went for the greed on trying to get the stun, and I think if I had just kept the bonus armor, I would have been fine. Oh well. Oh, that was a pretty good run. Overall, my problem with this game, I think it's very fun. My problem is that it takes a long time, which is the same thing I have with a lot of the, like, roguelikes that have, like, a map with, like, multiple encounters. It either feels like, no matter what, it either feels like the game is either too short or too long. I don't really know if there's a happy medium. I would say maybe Peglin can be a happy medium. But there's also times where Peglin feels incredibly short if you're if you get an overpowered enough build, it feels incredibly short. But if you're just playing with like what you find and you don't get that good of a build, then it feels too long. Albeit I think Peglin normally feels more short than it does long, but like a game like Slay the Spire feels long. But that might just be when you are starting out. Like, this was my first run of this game. I was like, I had to stop and read everything. I had to kind of make sure. But I feel like the combats are very long. Like, I started just taking the portal to skip to the boss because it felt too long. Like, the run at the end, I almost finished the third area, which could have been the end based on the picture on the main menu being a vampire. So I could have been, you know, potentially a fight away from ending the demo with a win. But it felt long. Even though the run was only like 40 minutes, it just felt long. Not opposed. This is definitely going on the wish list. Oh, there's a... My problem is, I don't think the text is necessarily the problem with my problem with the font. It's crazy that they have a CRT filter on this too, because that just makes it even... I guess it might make the game... the game looks more blurry with CRT on, but it might make it so that it's less strain on the eyes. But like, if anything, I would... The problem with it, like, the pixel text looks good. It fits the game aesthetic, and I don't necessarily think it's the problem I have with the like visuals. These just look gross in comparison to like what they're in. Like, having this text in a pixelated like little flag on the side looks gross, but then if you put it in the pixel font, then it works. Overall, I would say it's pretty good. If you like slice and dice, I'm not necessarily sure if you like this. I feel like this is more of a Slay the Spire than slice and dice, but I can definitely feel the inspirations from both. But I feel like a lot of slice and dice players like building up a character. Like, or not building up a character, but like the meaningful choices of, instead of like, oh, what exactly like dye face do I want here? It's more of a, do I want this character versus this character when it upgrades? I also feel like there's a bit of a issue with, you kind of use the same dice faces the entire run, where like the entire point of the game is to change the dice faces. I will say maybe I need to do combat speed a little higher. Yeah, they have like slice and dice, they have the controls to lock in numbers and stuff like that. I think it's pretty good. It can definitely be improved upon. I definitely think there needs to be like more dice side variety. And I know I unlocked like 3 new dice faces from playing. I just feel like I shouldn't be using... Like, I shouldn't be punished. A lot of the like new dice faces you get cost more because they do more, and the only way I got more capacity was to take a bit of a negative. I feel like there should be some sort of progression rather than just kind of your character getting like slightly stronger as you go and the enemies getting more powerful. Because I guess, like, even in Slay the Spire, you get, like, combos and stuff that make you feel a lot powerful, even if you still have some of the same cards in your deck. But other than that, pretty good. I'd probably add that to the wish list if it's not already there. I kind of went into this expecting it to play how it did. So I'm not complaining about that. It's on the wish list. Uninstall. Alright, we could do one more demo. Let's see what we got. I clicked update on a demo and my Steam is dying. So we'll give it a little bit. I think it might mean that that demo is corrupted and I need to reinstall it before I launch it. Otherwise my computer will crash. It's looking like it, which is weird because I've downloaded updates for that specific game already and it didn't do that. Okay, let's just go. I was able to get rid of it updating so that I can hopefully. Oh, is it doing the same thing with a different thing, or is that just Steam? Okay, that might have just been Steam. I was like, I'm just downloading a different update for a different game that I know works. Okay, there we go. While this is doing that, we're gonna uninstall this demo, and then I'll. Reinstall it. Uh-oh. Did this patch... Is my Steam just fucking up right now? I downloaded a patch and it went to like 10 seconds left and now it's validating files. Oh, well, it fixed itself. Okay. We're saved. It had to validate the files before it could do anything, but it seems to have unfucked itself, we'll say. And now we're re-downloading the demo that was being fucky earlier. Even though that's not the demo I was thinking about playing. There we go. Alright, I guess we'll launch this and hope it... Actually, we could do this one probably quick, and then maybe do a third demo. Alright, launching a game. We're out here praying that it doesn't blue screen my PC. I should probably be playing some music for you guys when I'm just hitting you with the black screen, but... Okay, game's somewhat opened up. We've got a little loading spinny wheel right now, which is a bit worrying. I think we're gonna abort that mission before it gets... Oh, did it finish loading as... It's always the games made in Unity that, like... that spook me, because the loading... The initial, like, booting up of the game... sometimes just goes... Oh, okay, second time's the charm. It booted almost instantly. Alright. And it seems to have auto... picked up the... sound. Let me just double make sure that that's correct. Sure, seems good enough right now. Find and get weapons in game to unlock only in demo. Okay, I guess we'll choose X. No other... Oh, there is like every location. It tells us them, but not whether or not they're available in demo. Okay, we'll just do the one that we know is available in the demo. I'm seeing a lot of spelling errors. I'm assuming this is going to be a game made... Oh, I have to choose where I attack? That's a bit weird. Okay, this is a bit weird compared to other Vampire Survivors likes. Because I have to manually attack and there's like a combo meter in the... Oh. Except now I have no idea what I just picked. Is there a pause menu? Doesn't tell me... I don't have any projectiles. Take regen, maybe? Okay, there's no tab menu either. Oh. I think I took damage there while my game just like froze. Only thing I will say, I really do not like how, yeah. I really do not like how the projectile shooting guys avoid you. Most of the time they just kind of stand still and let you run at them. I don't like that you can't attack, or that you are forced to attack. This seems very work in progress. I'm already not the biggest fan of Vampire Survivor like games. It seems like, based on the trailer that I'm looking at right now, that it seems like a very fun game to play with a ranged weapon. Because it seems like you can just hold down mouse 1. Maybe I could have held down mouse 1 the whole time as well, and it would just auto attack for me. But like in other Vampire Survivors games, they kind of just swing it for you. And in that sense, it feels like it would be more fun for a ranged attack. And there seems to be like boss fights. It's definitely got... It's unique in a way that I think other games that, like, not copied Vampire Survivors, but, like, other games that, like, built off of what Vampire Survivors made. Or what Vampire Survivors made popular. If Vampire Survivors wasn't the first, I'm not entirely sure. What game... you know, pioneered the bullet heaven genre. It definitely has a different vibe to it because you attack, but I think that works better for ranged characters, whereas in Vampire Survivors, a lot of the ranged attacks feel bad because you can't aim them, and it just kind of shoots in a random direction, whereas the melee weapons feel better because they, like, have a giant range and can kind of just swing on their own. But it definitely needs more time to develop. I can say that. There's a lot of typos or spelling errors in the menuing. From what I'm seeing, it doesn't... I mean, maybe it says somewhere else, but like from the main Steam page, it doesn't seem to say like where it's from. Like where the studio's from, so I'm not assuming that it's not an English speaking studio. They released a game similar to this called Hunter Survivors in 2022, and this seems to be an improvement on that based on what I'm seeing on their studio page. So I definitely think this is a improvement on a concept that they have been working on for a while. I like the art style. And I think I would like the ranged combat. I don't think I need to even test that, because that's one thing I don't like about Vampire Survivors. I also just don't really care for the genre as a whole. I prefer roguelikes that have a horizontal progression rather than a vertical progression, where I believe that's the difference between the two. I can look it up real quick if I might still have it open on my phone somewhere. I do have it open, so here we go. Vertical progression refers to permanent upgrades and stat increases that make the player stronger, while horizontal progression focuses on unlocking new characters, abilities, or items that offer different playstyles and options without necessarily increasing raw power. I prefer... The reason I don't really like Vampire Survivors is because it's vertical, in that you kind of play a run. Maybe you aren't necessarily going to complete that run. Then you get currency to then spend on making your character stronger, so then you can make it further in your next run. Whereas I more prefer roguelikes like Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, where you're playing through the same floor. I also just think that Vampire Survivors at the very beginning, the game is quite boring. It's just like the same thing over and over again, whereas Isaac, with new item unlocks and new character unlocks and stuff like that, you develop into, and same with like Enter the Gungeon, where as you get better at completing the easier things, you're rewarded for it, rather than it just feeling like you're getting better at the easier things because your base character is stronger. And you get rewarded in like Gungeon for completing a floor without taking damage by getting a master round that gives you more damage. If you like if you no hit a floor plus the boss. Pretty sure it's just if you no hit the boss, but like same difference. You get rewarded for being like you get rewarded for skill progression rather than, or for skill expression rather than your character just being stronger. And in like Isaac, as you unlock more items, you're able to like find more items that are less like damage focused, but are more like overall like run building focused, and you can like end up breaking the game by getting some broken combo of items. And then once you have that broken combo of items, then the damage comes, and then you just win. Whereas in this, you kind of have to redo the grind over and over again while not necessarily changing much. And you can't really express your skill other than like dodging characters, dodging attacks, because you know the patterns. And then your character gets stronger as you go, so then you don't necessarily need to know the attack patterns of the easy characters anymore because you kill them so fast. Alright, let's do one more. Are you... So let's find a demo that's taking up a lot of space on my hard drive and play one of those. Having to scroll a while, so I must not have very large demos. Here we go. Rail Gods of Hysteria. This wasn't one I was going to play. Or planning on playing. Let's look it up. Survival action base building crafting horror. I might just be uninstalling this. I think I thought this was something else. I thought this might have been more of a ARPG or like a Baldur's Gate path of not Pathfinder. Fucking Baldur's Gate or a Divinity type game. And now I'm looking at it, it's not. So I think we're just gonna hit that with the uninstall. Alright, and then I guess we gotta find another one that's large. I thought there was another one in here. Oh, sure, we can play this. That's like, this is similar to Enter the Gungeon, I think, or at least it looks. It's got a similar, like, art style-ish to it. Alright, time to see if my computer will die. We're sitting here on a launching screen, but nothing's actually launched. We might... The issue is, since I'm not, like, listening to anything on YouTube or anything, or like in a Discord call, I can't like tell if it's like lagging to see if I need to hit close to stop the game. I'm feeling like I need to because my taskbar is canceled. My taskbar wasn't hiding itself, and my Steam wasn't letting me scroll, but it stopped being frozen and is letting me. So now I'm just scrolling up and down on Steam, waiting for it to... Okay, it froze again. We're getting a little dangerous. Nothing's popped up in the taskbar, so we're actually going to hit it with the close. And we'll hit it with the reinstall. Alright, I'll reinstall this after stream. So we'll try and launch Runeborn. The last time I did this, my PC crashed, but I've reinstalled it since then, so we'll see if anything bad happens this time. I feel like I've checked to see if this is launchable since then, though. I will say big shout outs to a bunch of the teams making games that put demos out for Next Fest, and that last Next Fest, not the one that just ended like a week or so ago, but the one before that in like, maybe it was like in like November. A lot of those, the second Next Fest ended, all of the games like got rid of their demos. Okay, never mind. I guess Runeborn is also doing it. Yep, Task Manager crashed as I tried to pull it up because of that. So hopefully I'm able to stop it via Steam. I was. Alright, that's another game I'm reinstalling after stream. We could either do a really old game that I had, a really old demo that I have. Or I do based on size. I'm going to do based on size, just because I tend to prefer to clear out games that are larger beforehand. Alright, that seems to be... Let's get the next two. Okay. I have the next three. I have to find it, though. There it is. Yeah, this one's... art style looks very good. Is this a JRPG-esque? Yeah, it's looking like it. Okay, this one is not normally a genre of game I play, so we'll see. And if this doesn't work, I'm probably just gonna stop playing demos, and we'll play... I have like two or three really small games that are like free-to-play indies. Oh, well, we've got a white box, so that's better than the other two demos we've tried to launch so far. Let's see if it starts responding. to improve his features and balancing by. You can help by sharing game data with us. Sure. Is that the supported by Federal Ministry for Economic and Climate Action for Germany? How do I click? I'm clicking agree and it's not working. Do I have to hit like enter? Okay, I have to hit enter. That's weird. You ready to go on your first adventure in the Fractured Ruins? As a compressed demo experience, your goal is to reach and beat the boss of the second biome. Keep in mind, game is still in development. Yep. As a community-driven project, your opinion is much appreciated. Okay. Good luck on your adventure, Anton, Dennis, and the rest of the team. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I mainly checked this game and downloaded it because of the art style. Okay, I don't want to skip tutorial because I have no idea what I'm doing. W and S is to change space. What? Oh, Q and E up to unblind. D, S, A, W is a weird way of having it as move, but okay. Normally would be WASD, but okay. Get backwards. Map, escape, toggle tooltips, interact. There we go. Let's lower the music a little bit. That is not what I wanted to do. Sound effects need to go down a little bit too. Sure. Video settings. These are probably fine. It feels weird playing a mouse and keyboard game where it seems to mainly just be keyboard. But maybe it's like a... Do I have a controller plugged in? Maybe I can play with a controller? Maybe it feels kind of like when you're playing like a Pokemon ROM or something, where you play with like W, A, S, and D as the D-pad, and then like X and C or Z and X as the A, B keys. For too long you've overstepped your place. Void will cover every city of our world, starting in Vigil. A fitting end if considered. All was created, now all shall return to... almost had it. Okay, let's see if I can play with controller. Choose your soulbound monster. You can start with this monster in future runs. Okay, seems like I can play with controller, so maybe I'll play with controller. Churuff is a fire dog thing. And Jotun is a tank shield age type with elements water and wind. Earth and fire type with types critical, purge, and burn. I wonder if like types are more like archetype, and then the elements are like the actual type if we're talking like Pokemon. But I didn't think this was like Pokemon. We'll just take this guy because doggy. We are inside the void now. The entirety of the fractured ruins have been devoured by it. Wild monsters roam this area. My old friend, I will once again require your support in battle. So I'm like this guy, and I'm instead of it being like a JRPG where I attack, it's more of like a Pokemon battler thing. Okay. Seems like it's just gonna be the same tent line. Yeah, okay. A wild monster is blocking your path. We'll have to fight it. Okay, so it is like Pokemon. Monsters can use different actions in combat. Most actions cost Aether to be used. There are 4 different elements of Aether: fire, earth, water, wind. Okay. You currently do not have much. Your only option is to use your monster's basic attack, which can always be used to generate additional Aether based on your monster's element. Okay, so we'll hit it with the basic attack. And then they gain some. Every enemy has a poise weakness. The color of the diamond indicates the element they are weak to. Attack those enemies with enough hits of that element, and they will be staggered. Okay. So it's weak to earth. A staggered enemy skips its next turn. All damage against it is increased by 50%. Try it out, and you have enough Aether to now stagger your opponent. So I hit it with grapple, and that should stagger it. Nice. Okay, I like that. I'm already liking this now that it's more like Pokemon than a JRPG than I thought it was going to be. Even though Pokemon is a JRPG. Enemy is now staggered. You can use this. You can use the capture action to capture it. The capture action lets you gain and put monsters memento, which permanently unlocks that character across all runs. Use action capture on the enemy. Now it's one of the Aethermancer's actions. Okay, so we go down to you. Oh, and I can heal with him too. Okay. Okay, and then I just knock it out then, I guess. 3 attacks of 3 and applies burn. Okay. Worthiness. This is your worthiness screen. Your monster gains worthiness in combat through a variety of means, like dealing damage, healing, or preventing enemy actions. Worthiness provides small permanent bonuses to your monster, which persist when you rebirth them on future runs. Okay, so you got some vertical progression, but it seems more of like a very passive one rather than... Okay, and then there's also levels like Pokemon. Okay. You gained Skull Equipment Common. Whenever this monster applies a debuff to an enemy, plus 15% chance to apply an additional stack. Cannot trigger with itself, increases damage of each fire hit by 1. Okay, well I don't want to... Oh, okay, I was like, I don't want to scrap it. Did it scrap it? Can I even check? Inventory... That's weird that they're in the inventory and that this guy looks like he's fucking hung himself. Monsters, maybe? Okay, so it does show that he has the equipment. Okay. Sick. Weird that I don't get the other guy off rip. There's a monster shrine over there. These constructs have been created by my kind over thousands of years. I can perform a monster rebirth there. We should do so. Safety in numbers. Okay, so we get to rebirth the guy we just captured. Monster rebirth allows you to add a new monster to your party. You only require a monster soul to do so. Each monster shrine can only be used once. You can start each run with 3 monster souls. Each monster shrine offers you a random selection of monsters equal to the amount of monster souls you have. However, you also need to unlock monsters first. By capturing them, you only have the memento of the monster you just fought, so that's the only option you have here. Okay. This might be a bit longer of a demo than I was hoping, but I'm actually like, this is hype as hell. This time let's initiate combat by performing a Void Blitz. This ability allows the Aethermancer to ambush the enemy, which removes 2 poise. This makes them easier to stagger. Cool. I feel like they could have just told us that off rip, but I guess they wanted to tell us how to activate poise. Your party is almost complete. You just need your 3rd monster. Now to add a 3rd monster, you need to capture at least 1 memento. Stagger one of these enemy monsters and use capture on it to gain memento. Good luck. Well, I already did that. Okay. inventory. It seems weird that, like, each turn, I think I still get to attack, like, twice, but it feels weird that, like, each turn I can select an attack from, like, either guy. Just depending on how much Aether I have, I can use only a basic or a regular attack. On every 3 crits. Do I even have crit, though? Aether that is used... Wild Aether is used to pay for actions as a substitute for any element. That's cool if I had crit. But I could just get this, and allies gain 5% crit chance against enemies who have burn on them. At the start of every combat, whenever an enemy is staggered, apply 1 force to them. Force turns each hit into a crit, which means 50% more damage. Okay. Cruelty seems insane compared to... Like, if I get Cruelty and then Critical Aether, now we're talking, because I can almost guaranteed stagger something, and then I generate a wild. That seems cool. I can see the roguelike part of it now. Talisman. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster, 15% chance to apply an additional stack. At the start of combat, it shields itself for 5. We'll put it on you because you can apply whatever that other thing to it is. Okay, you void jump with X, or I can go in the water. No, I can't go in the water. Okay. We'll void jump. When you're at a height now, you can now use the void dash to dash between cliffs. When you get close enough to another cliff, you can see a Phantom of Shurix to interact that can void dash to that cliff. Try it out here by dashing with B. Okay. That was missed. Okay. I'm Lily, resident witch of Pilgrim's Rest. You should come visit. It's beautiful when there's a void threatening to swallow it whole. Meet me in Pilgrim's Rest, and I'll offer you my services. I'm an expert at soul bonding. Is this the Pokemon daycare? Uses a monster's memento to bond its soul to you, which means it's always there when you need it. Okay, so it's... She is not the XP. She is not the daycare. From what it seems, she is the person that I use to get my monsters back to the start menu or whatever. I found this blank memento you can use to craft the memento of a monster, right? Yep, thank you. Get some money. Oh, it tells me where I can dash. Okay, I didn't even notice that. These monsters will attempt to ambush you. When you get close to them, you can press A to void parry their counters. I tried to void parry it, I don't know if I did. I apparently did. Sick. Okay, let's capture that little Mandragora. Mandragora. Sick. Is that a water boy? I don't think I can. I can stagger. I have water. We'll basic attack with you then on this guy. Why does it say no? Oh, okay, so the turn hasn't ended. Thus, I cannot attack again, I assume. Or I did not gain the Aether yet. Interesting. Okay, this is 3 attacks, which will stagger it. I mean, I can grab it. I don't have any more blank mementos. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and the worthiness seems to take like a long time to actually like scale. Triggers when an enemy action is interrupted. Actions get interrupted when an enemy is staggered, killed, or the enemy lacks the aether required to pay the action cost. Deals 5 fire/wind damage on that enemy when staggered. Pretty much. Sidekick is applied to this monster, and it whenever sidekick is applied to this monster, generate a random aether. Or on attack, cleanse 2 debuffs from yourself and heal self. Is that only when it's sidekicked? Because it says it's a sidekick buff. Okay, so I should be attacking with this guy first to give him sidekick, and then when my other guy attacks, it would buff him. We'll do that. Other than grabbing this, I actually think, can I like save? Okay, I can save. I actually think we're gonna be done with this game. Oh. Since the pebble take me to a different zone, all part of the same biome, but with a different fate in store for me. This is about the beginning of my journey towards the core of the void. Okay, so I can choose where to go here, but I'm actually going to save and quit here. This demo seems great. Better than I thought even when I was hopping into it. I would prefer if there were better keyboard and mouse controls, or at least like a lot of other games with a similar playstyle. Like I know a lot of Hades games have something like that, where when you launch it, it will say like recommended to play with a controller or something like that. This one, even on Steam, says this game is mostly playable with a controller. This game supports your controller, but you are currently remapping it via Steam input and may see incorrect glyphs. Which I'm not actually remapping it. I believe that's probably because Steam input might be based on a different base controller, and I'm just using like an Xbox One controller. But other than that, I think we are done for today. I might be back on later playing Dota or Deadlock or more Bazaar, but I think we had a good stream. I'll probably be trying to stream at least 2 to 3 hours for the next like 4 or 5 days while I'm on spring break, and I will try and start streaming more later in the nights. I'm waiting on this job to start so that I can kind of plan streaming around when I'm home, and then like get back from work, make dinner, then stream for like 2 or 3 hours, then chill, then go to bed. But I kind of need this job to start before I can like plan streams around it. So right now I'm kind of just like chilling. And it's been a bit stressful, like not streaming, but the like the whole job hunt has been a bit stressful, so we've been a little too weirded out to stream right now. I'm trying to do it more just to kind of get rid of the anxiety around it. I also want to at some point commission a VTuber model, and so like the whole stream setup will probably have to change. But I tried setting that up once before, and it just like didn't really work, even though I have like a template that I should be able to use, and just like change the assets on it. But yeah, I want to get some assets. I want to get like probably not like a a massive VTuber model, probably more along the lines of like a Fugi model that like changes whenever I'm talking, or whenever like my mic is being detected as being used. Something like that. So there's like it's like essentially 2 different pictures, one for when I'm talking, one for when I'm not. But